Alright guys, so right here's the jack. It's the battery box right here beside the passenger side. You can see the batteries up in there. Now if you look, that's the lowest point of the frame right there. It starts to turn up and go toward the front suspension there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my jack there, and that's where I'm going to start jacking up. Now the thing of it is, you don't have to jack it all the way up off the ground. All we're trying to do is unload the suspension. So let me get it jacked up and I'll show you the distance that we achieve. Okay, you should be able to see how much room we gain there. Now there's enough room, if I can get all the way up under here. All right, there's enough room for me to get a 10mm socket up in there and take the bolt out of this. That's the factory bump stop that we got to remove. And then we got to put this in its place, which is the Sumo spring. All right, let's see if I can get it off. So you can see here, this is the factory bump stop, and this is the Sumo spring replacement. This is the bolt that went up inside of there and comes out up here. You can see where it's trying to come through. I'm not going to try to push it back through. But basically now, all we have to do is take this Sumo spring, put it up in there, and screw it into place and hand tighten it, because once the suspension's loaded on it, it can't come back out. All right, hang on a second. All right, so I've got it started in there. Now I'm just going to screw it all the way up. So really guys, I mean, if you could change your own oil in your Vegas, you could put one of these in for sure. Okay, we got that as tight as I can get it by hand. So now I'm gonna let the jack down. Okay. So there it is, and you can see it's actually sitting on the I-beam now. The one on the other side is exactly the same. So now what they've done is they've added a lot of extra support to the suspension there, and hopefully that's going to decrease a lot of our bounce and roll and swag and crosswinds. So we'll give it a shot and see. But like I said, if you can change your own oil, guys, you can put these in. It's easy. Hardest part's getting up underneath the coach, but aside from that, it's not that bad of a job. Appreciate you tuning in. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, and we'll be coming to you with more on our trip to Alaska.